Welcome back to Let's Play NieR. And today we are finally getting out of Facade and going on to whatever is next. Of course, I cut it at a not a very good time in the middle of a loading screen. So here we are back in the desert. Now that I think about it, I think I might have forgotten something, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, now that Fira's not with us here, we can't go back through that part of the desert with a sandstorm going on. I think there's an item you can get back in town from somebody, but I don't know. You're supposed to be able to get through there somehow.
The people will make up for whatever the king lacks.
I imagine we'll come back to a whole new slew of rules.
Probably. The rules seem to work for them, so who are we to say otherwise?
Oh, come now.
There are as many ways to view the world as there are people in it.
Perhaps you have learned something on this journey after all.
Me. What do you think, Kaine?
I don't care.
She doesn't care. It's crazy. But yeah, I think there's some item you can get back in Facade that actually lets you, go out into the sandstorm if you want to. I don't think there's much we can really do there yet. At least, not at this very moment, but, And I'm gonna stray from my usual thing. I'm gonna save up all these side quests that we have to do, most of them, until, the halfway point. Like I said, like I probably said, I don't remember if I actually said that or not. But, there's a whole bunch of other side quests you have to do in Facade. Of course, I don't think any of them are activated until you go and talk to, Devola, or at least until you return to the village. So yeah, that's something I found kind of odd. But whatever. It's how the game works, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. We're almost back. There's one thing I didn't like as well. It's not that I don't like it, but I wish there was more to the overworld in this game. It seems really tiny. Of course, I guess it was kind of on a budget, so they couldn't do as much as they wanted with it. That said, I hear there's supposed to be a Drakengard 3, and I don't know if it's the same people from this company making it, even though they went they went under, or if it's new people at Square Enix making it, because they're still publishing it. So I don't know, that's kind of weird. They have a website, I don't remember where it is, but most of it's in Japanese, so I can't read it, but one of the characters on there kind of looks like Kaine, so that's kind of strange. I don't know, I guess I'll look into it, even though I didn't play the other Drakengard games. But if it's related to this at all, it might be good, or it might be decent at least. Who knows? Yeah. And I shouldn't have stopped to collect some of that useless stuff. Oh well, whatever. Now where do we go? Do we, well, I guess we have to go and see Yuna, but first I'm gonna just pick up useless stuff. This is probably a medical herb. Yeah. Oh well, I guess we had room for some. And I hate snow. I wish it looked like this outside, but it's new. I guess I used the word snoo, even though it's not really a word. I don't know, I feel wrong saying it snowed out today. Oh, here's a new side quest. Basically, this guy wants us to find his son, and it sends us on a long and tedious side quest, I guess. I mean, that's what a lot of these are, but I don't know, this one is particularly long from what I can recall, so yeah, I'm gonna, as well as with most others, I'm gonna save this one for later, because I just want to show off more of the main story. At least for now. And like do all the side quests that I can or that I want to do in just 1 or 2 videos before we get to the like midpoint of the game.
Hey.
What was I saying? Jeez, I totally lost track of thought. Not track of thought. My line of thinking. I don't know. I guess I'm selling a lot of stuff. I don't remember doing this, but I did. I don't know. You might need some of this stuff for later, but I don't know. You're probably better off selling some now and just finding some again later on. I know we still need those watermelon anyway. May as well buy some of this stuff. Yeah, we never really need that weed stuff. Like, there's so few enemies that can actually poison you in this game that it's really, you know, not all that necessary, because those attacks are easy to avoid anyway, and I don't know, I don't see the point of wasting gold on that. So anyway, let's go see Yuna. Well, cool, we got sparklies in our house. They're, what are they called? Twinklies from Banjo-Kazooie. I guess they're not like that because, you know, they're only white, but still.
Hi there.
I don't know what happens if you choose I can't stay tonight. I guess maybe it's kind of the same as some of those questions in the early Zelda games where they don't really matter. If you say no, you'll have to say yes anyway. Anyway, I have to read here, and I'm not sure I gave myself time to read. Hopefully it's enough time for you guys to read it. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear, I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. I don't know why I have to read that slow. You guys know what it is. Oh my god, it's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my little girl. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them, damn it. I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yuna. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. And I don't know if I should bother trying to read all that. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I have a naturally monotone voice. And, you know, I'm not really, like, good at acting, so I mean, I guess that doesn't have as much to do with just reading stuff, but still.
Oh.
I mean, that's why I don't bother trying to read for most of these characters. So yeah, I guess Yuna had a dream too. Didn't she have a dream at the beginning of the game? I don't remember what it was. Something about a pink sheep or cloud or something. I don't know. But yeah, she's basically saying she had a similar dream to us where she met some kid and he was mouthing words and she couldn't tell what they were. Except for really specific things like Forest of Myth. So, yeah. Yeah, Dream and Forest of Myth. So that's odd. And And yeah, I don't know what you do all day, you know. I guess you just study and study and study. Does NieR like
Yo.
homeschool you or something? Even though he's like never here. Oh yeah, we gotta give her a pumpkin for a side quest. We gave her a watermelon, now she wants a pumpkin. This is bullshit. Oh, and that's the other quest we have, which doesn't really give us any hints as to where his son is. If I'm remembering right, maybe he's in Seafront. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that for a while now, yet. But I think we can buy a pumpkin right in shop here, right in town here.
Your Yona suddenly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, then that's what I'll get.
Being her guardian must present some unique challenges.
I just need to see her smile, and it's all worth it.
Okay, yeah. Well, not this lady. She only sells seeds. And I don't want to have to go through the trouble of growing shit, so I'm gonna go to the grocer.
Hello.
Yeah, see, this lady has pumpkins. That's cool. I wish there would just be a shop that sold every different kind of fruit and vegetable. Instead of having to go through here, or Facade, or Seafront. I think those are the only 3 major towns that, well, I guess the area could count, but there aren't any vendors there or anything, so, yeah. So let's go back to Una real quick before we move on, since we're doing it right now.
Yo.
Oh god. I think she's gonna cook us something. Oh no. Basically, she made a cake. Oh dear. Well, thanks, Yuna. I love cake. Especially with fucking pumpkins and watermelon and all that shit. Jesus. 7 cakes? What the hell? Are these like... You know, your big typical cakes? I don't know. Well, we completed that, so now we can move on, I guess. See you later, Yuna. Make more cake for me for when I get back. Also, pick up some root beer or something. Oh look, frosted cupcake is on. What a crazy person. Trying to ruin my recording. I had to make a cut there for whatever reason. But we're in the library, if you couldn't tell. So we're gonna talk to Popola. And I'm gonna cough. And it's gonna be great. Oh, you get a letter from the Forest of Myth, basically. And, you know, it starts off fine, but it ends up going dream, which is weird. I mean, we had a dream. Is this at all connected? I don't know, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, this is strange. It's not, like, very foreboding or anything. So yeah, it's basically the same place we dreamt about. Or NieR dreamt about. You're not dreaming right now watching this video. Maybe. I don't know, who knows. Maybe I'm dreaming. And maybe you, like, were in that Inception movie that I haven't seen, so I don't know what it's all about, but I guess I have a general idea. So we're gonna head to the Forest of Myth now, because apparently that's where we need to go. I don't know, the mayor there is having some problem. And there's a sealed verse there and all that. So yeah. And I don't know, even though I like the way they did it, I can agree with people who say they just did it because, you know, of the low budget, and you know, they didn't really build an area out of it. But I'll show that off when we get there, I guess. It'll only take like a minute from now. Oh jeez. December 1st, that's what it feels like, even though it's March 19th, even though it'll probably be weeks before I actually upload this, doing the way I do my uploading schedule. So let's not bother with any other shades, let's just go warthog, right, or boar riding, I guess. It's just to the right of the area here, in between some of these rock walls. I think there are some shades that appear here specifically when you're going here for the first time, but you can just ride past them like I did. And here we are already, the Forest of Myth. After we get through this loading screen, this is tough. Loading screens are hard. I do like the music here. I think this song is titled Deathdream, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, this is pretty much a whole area. I mean, I don't know. I think it looks cool for
Sure is quiet here.
a forest type area.
Ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure there is.
That's what I love about you, Vice. You're such an optimist.
That's cheek.
So I'll just go around a bit, collecting some of these items, talking to some of these people that are silent for whatever reason. I guess that maybe they're dreaming or something. And this big tree here reminds me of the Deku tree from, well, I guess this whole area kind of reminds me more of Zelda-ish stuff. And as we've seen, this game already has some Zelda references. So yeah, there are some items around, but probably not ones you really need, or anything, just a few small trinkets. So I'm gonna save the game, and in the next episode we'll see what the hell is going on here. So peace and chicken grease.